And if you're not listening live, I'll dare you. But there's always ways you can see me, Dukect. YouTube, manexpression.com, freaking awesome network, BitChute, and the MP3 save this will go to Podbean, iTunes, wherever it is. We're here. We're on that stuff. So let's get this thing started now, shall we? Let's continue the show. And let's talk a bit about Google Stadia. What a complete and total failure that is. I mean, there are only 41 games on there. Nothing really original. It's all multi-platform stuff. And nothing really good. I mean, heck, the only thing that one good job they have is, well, the controller is decent. Everything else is they're not selection, the price is high, and there's lag. Lag, ladies and gentlemen, on when you don't have any online stuff, there's lag. And, you know, it's just, it's not good. It's not good for you. It's bad. It's a waste of time. And if you want to get this, you want to have a portable game system, play the Switch. It's a lot better. You have more selections and fun. But you know what? Something else is coming. NVIDIA's GeForce. Gaming, it is this Tuesday, the full release of its GeForce Now gaming service has been in beta. And it is going to be competing with Google Stadia for streaming and such. It's going to go for PC gamers, not for console. It's supporting like PC game stores or Steam, Uplay, Epic, and Battle.net. This right here, the article right here, link will be in the description. It says, compared to Stadia, GeForce Now seems to have the major benefits, like significantly larger games library. And GeForce Now also won't require users to buy a game that they already own in one of their supported game stores. So if you buy something on Steam, guess what? You can play it on GeForce Now. And you will have crossplay with players who aren't using GeForce as well. And you know what? The only thing they don't have is 4K streaming, which at this point, I think that could be a blessing in disguise, since that whole 4K streaming, it can, unless you have a really stable internet connection. Well, in the US, you call that a miracle. If you have that, you could probably do a 4K stream, maybe. But here it is. That not only, but you know what? It is way the internet in this country, in the United States. It's not good. It's not good at all. And you're gonna try to do a, you're not gonna do, you're not gonna really have a stable game experience and such. The best thing you could do, the only thing you can stream 4K is movies, TV shows. I could stream, if I wanted to, I could probably stream 4K stuff on the DC Universe and probably have a lot more fun time doing so. Because, how good or bad the content is, it's a lot more, it's easier, it's less data to use. Less data to have. Unless you have unlimited data, you're not going to be getting that thing, the 4K thing is going to eat that thing alive. But the best thing about this, about say GeForce, is that you can play this on desktops, laptops, mobile devices, phones, or whatever. Don't you have phones? Yeah, most people do. But yeah, Macs and low-power Chromebooks, you can play this stuff here. The games themselves run on computers in NVIDIA's cloud, and the games video is streamed over the internet much like a Netflix video. It is a you can do a standalone, and you have a nice PC gaming setup, and you have a good internet connection. It looks like some people will have, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. One thing that will probably beat Google Stadia and probably Microsoft Project X Cloud, which we have not really heard anything for a while. I wonder how that's going to the Project X Cloud, which we haven't heard anything since last year. This gaming streaming stuff. I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not really into that. But you know what GeForce Now has? This is on this stuff here. It's gonna beat Google streaming via price. You know what? You can get the stuff for free. You got standard access and an hour length. Okay. But if you pay for $5 a month, for basically $5 a month for 12, so $60, probably around $60 a year, 1 year for $60. You have priority access, extended stream length, RTX on, and free 90-day period. And not only that, you have, you can have all this stuff for more. It is a limited time offer though, but it will probably go up a bit in price. But it'll still be cheaper than what Google Stadia is. Google Stadia is like $129 to get to have. You had 2 power adapters, just and extra controllers that cost like $69-$70. So yeah, it's just, and you have less game choices. And look, and you have to add a 10-month prescription on top of that. So $129 plus a 10-month subscription, not fun. Here, you can just have all that, and just all you have to do is sign things up. Bada bing, bada boom. It's only for $5 right now, probably like for $6 or $7 for the regular stuff. But $7, you don't need to spend anything else. I guarantee this is going to probably just destroy Google's. I think Google Stadia was going to probably go where Google Plus, Google Glass, and all these other things that Google failed. You know, what other stuff did Google? Let's see, what other things that failed? Oh, Google Wave, Google Plus, Google Hangouts. Dang, I really like Google Hangouts. It was easier to just set things up. It was nice, but now we don't have that no more. Google Answers, Google Notebook, and this going to be right here. All this Google Wave, Orknect, Google Plus, Google Hangouts on Air, Google Answers, Google Catalog Search, Dodgeball. I think that was that Foursquare thing. Google Notebook, Google Page Creator, Google Video, Google Glass, Google Knoll, and yeah, put Google Stadia right there. We know this is going to happen. So we are going to put Google Stadia on this list of failures. This is, and it's sad because again, there's Google with all of its money, with all of its reach and connection with people, whether you hate Google, whether you like it, whether you're indifferent, you have opinions on it, you have all this stuff and they completely crap the bed on this whole thing. How do you screw this up? It's amazing. Meanwhile, I think, again, I trust Microsoft and this. I think the xCloud is going to be a lot more successful than Stadia. And this GeForce thing is going to be more successful. Because, look, they have so many games here. So many games, just a library of games. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, they're working with Steam. They're working with, let's see, what else they're working for? They're working with Steam, Uplay, Epic, and Battle.net. They're working with these companies that already have the system right there. So it's not going to be that much of a leap forward to getting a new, again, this is stuff Google could have done. And they didn't do it anyway. It's rather incompetence. It's incompetence or just it's ego. It's ego or incompetence that put this in this position. Because I don't believe how this stuff continues to go on Google Watch. And you look at this, you're like, what? This company should be dominating his stuff. And someone told me years ago, that Google that they could have had if this was, they would do a gaming streaming service, and they said like they had like they have black, okay, and they told me which service seems better, the GeForce version or the Google Stadia, like, and they just say, okay, which one, like, they blacklist and they put all the pros of GeForce and the pros of Google Stadia. I would actually be like, I don't know, maybe I'm just, my brain functions differently over the past couple years or whatever. But if like years ago, I would be like, it was a 2000, like, if that, the game streaming and stuff. I mean, hey, maybe I think Google would look more like GeForce. You know, maybe it was like 2014 or 15. I was like, man, Google will have this stuff. I think maybe they get some of this stuff right. I wouldn't expect they would fail this badly. I'm amazed how this thing has failed. I mean, the failure of this thing is amazing. And I like this, though. I still love this. I mean, you can support crossplay on PC, Mac, Chromebooks, Android smartphones. So I can sit down, if I get this, if I wanted to. I'm not going to do it, but if I did want to get GeForce, I can play, let's see, what's Steam game? Devil May Cry 4. I can play this Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition and kick so much ass with like Dante, Lady, Trish, Nero, and Virgil. I can do that. I can legitimately do that with no interruptions whatsoever. That is amazing. You're not. That is. Wow. And that is, to me, will have a. And it supposedly looks like it's going to have lag-free stuff here. And you know what? The 4K stuff, which is actually, to me, a very, that could be a positive thing overall. I am. Goodness gracious. This is a knockout blow, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout shot. GeForce, this is the knockout shot, ladies and gentlemen. This is the knockout shot for Google Stadia. I don't see them coming back at this. If they are, I would be surprised. I would be surprised if they somehow come back for this, but I don't see that coming anytime soon. But that's just me. I want to hear what you guys have to say when I separate this stuff for the videos and everything. I want to hear what you got to say in the comment section below and all that good stuff. But right now, I don't see Google Stadia coming back. And I could be wrong. They could come back. They could. But I don't see that happening. But anyway, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We're almost to 80,000 downloads. I am humbled every day that we are getting so close to that. I am so humbled because of that number. I mean, I would be happy if it was only 1,000 downloads. I would be so over the top if it was just 1,000 or 500, but this is around almost 80,000. I am just I'm so humbled. Thank you for that. I'm thankful for that every day. Thank you. For now, though, we'll see you next week, and I'm going to get on NXT. Yeah, this is going to be a big one, so hopefully there won't be anything stupid. Well, then again, the world, yes, there's stupid things that are going on in the world. Hopefully it won't be something really stupid that I had to just delay this thing. Otherwise, I will do a video on it. Old school video, pro wrestling video, give a webcam. My webcam still works, so I might just do it. If it worst comes to worst, I can't make this podcast on it or whatever. I'll just do a straight up video on it and just do the old school stuff, man. I'll go old school, baby. So yeah, that'd be nice. Anyway, that's it for the show. Thanks so much for watching, listening. It's Dukect here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later.